Wolfie.
And I'm the dude, and we roll rocks. Today we have 5 pounds of labradorite. We're going to run it through our 3-pound barrel on the Model T.
Yes, the slower one, right?
Actually, we're going to run this on the AR1, which is a slower tumbler. Yes, I did grab the wrong barrel, but we're going to run it on the AR1 because it's a slower tumbler. This is a little more fragile material, so we don't want to spin it on the faster one, which is the Model T.
I was just real confused.
When you get it at the proper angle, it shows a sheen, a lot of times a blue sheen.
It's kind of, it color shifts. There's greens and yellows and reds, kind of iridescent in a way. Not sure how to describe it.
All right, so we have 5 pounds total. We're going to throw in about 3 pounds, put in some grit and some water.
It looks so flat. Jeez.
And what we'll probably do is run all this through once and collect it into a bucket, and then start recycling it through like we do with most of our rocks. So we're going to add a little bit of water to this, just about up to the top of the rocks. And I'm going to throw in a couple more rocks, a couple smaller ones. You can overfill just a little bit at this stage because it'll knock the corners off, and when it does, everything will nestle down in a little bit better. So a couple small ones to fill the voids.
I think that's okay.
That looks good.
Okay.
And we'll put in, actually I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of grit. Normally we would go with 4, but since this is a little bit softer material, we're going to go a little light on the grit. And we'll get these on. Oh, also,
Gotta mention the lid again.
yes, we blew out the lids on both of our 3-pound barrels. So we ordered some new lids, brand new lids, and so that the lid will last longer, we're going to put in a little protective plastic piece that's going to run alongside the lid. So we don't have to buy another lid in 3 months.
Yeah,
we just cut out another plastic piece.
Yeah, we've only been using these for 3 months and it already cut that hole through.
We're going to start up our new AR6 tumbler. It's a 9-pound barrel. I thought maybe 6 pounds of rough in there. We had 2 5-pound packages of sodalite, and I threw one in. It looks just about right, so we'll just start with the 5. Sodalite's a blue rock. This one's almost purely blue. That's what the rough looks like. It should have some white stripes on a lot of it. And upon occasion you'll get one that has a pink or orange hue to it. And I've been told that's called sunset sodalite. So we're going to get these in the barrel, get them rolling, and with 5 pounds of rock should be about 10 tablespoons of rough grit. I went ahead and put in 8 because I hear this is a softer material. Put in water just to the bottom of the top level of rocks or so. And this first roll will reduce the volume quite a bit because it knocks off the edges. They all nestle in together a lot better. So I'll probably run this 5 pounds, and then I'll go ahead and run this 5 pounds and knock the edges off of it. And then we'll go ahead and start a recycle process. So let's get these rolling.
Hi guys.
So we just finished up a batch of labradorite and sodalite. We started with 10 pounds of sodalite and 5 pounds of labradorite. We had too little labradorite really to polish on its own, a little too much sodalite. And since they're similar hardness, they should be about 5.5 to 6.5. We polished them together. So let's look at some individual rocks.
These are just some really dark blue sodalite. I thought they were pretty because they're so dark. They almost look black on the camera. And then some of the sodalite we have is sunset sodalite. So like this one, you can really see it's just a bunch of orangey pinks. And then a lot of them have like little splotches and veins of the orange.
I really like this one that has the orange and white stripes with the blue. It's a very nice rock.
That's pretty. This was like a half and half one. Yeah.
Some of the sodalite is fluorescent. Sodalite is the mineral that gives fluorescence to Uperlites. This piece right here has a lot of fluorescence in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it.
Let me turn off the lights maybe? Well, I guess we have windows.
I might re-record this one
Okay.
in the evening.
And then there's these two. There's actually a few in here that look like the blue quartz we did. It has the same granial pattern, or adventurine, where it just looks sparkly.
With the softer material, we get some fractures. It's just inevitable. This one has a large fracture, but it doesn't look too bad. We got a fair polish on it. Softer minerals will sometimes do that.
That reminds me of China.
It did me also. It looks like a China pattern. Very similar. The right color.
I just really like this one. Just nice gradient of the two colors.
This is the largest piece we got out of the batch.
Somebody's already claimed that.
Yes, the doodad has already claimed this piece.
So the labradorite kind of does the same thing that the sodalite does. It fractures, but it also had this black material in it that would undercut really bad for us. And these are some of the more choppier pieces.
Yeah, the black material also has its own flicker of light sometimes, like this little piece right here will flicker at the proper angles. Usually the Labrador essence in these is a really shallow angle. You have to get it at the right angle. And as we said, these rocks will fracture, and that's what's causing this rainbow effect, the Labrador essence. This one has a pretty good flash on both sides of it.
Oh, that one's also nice. That one's really blue.
Usually if you can find a flash on one side, it'll also flash on a parallel side. Everyone selected their favorites and the remains are in the jar, so that's all we have for you today. Until next time, be happy, be kind, and make your home a safe place. Bye everyone.
Bye.